Loom. You familiar with Loom, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to start attracting. I want to start doing the law of attraction, right? And I look at these as opportunities right here. And I'm gonna clean my mouse here. 1 second. It's clean. Okay. All right. All right. There you go. All right. So I'm like, this is the opportunity right here. Great for content, man. And a lot of people they'll say, no, don't want to do it because it's not perfect. I learned in life nothing's perfect, man. And the people that wait for stuff to get perfect, they're always going to be waiting. You know,
That's true. That's true. You pick your battles.
that's it. And this is not rocket science, man. It's not like we're not Elon Musk. We're not trying to build rockets, even though we are dealing with some pretty high tech stuff, this AI stuff. But as I know, once you put your thoughts into it and you learn it, it's all doable and it's scalable, as we both know. But I was trying to see maybe we could use this as an opportunity as a podcast or some type of content.
Yeah. The way that this can be super scalable is, yeah, some sort of pieces of content. I don't know where your goal is at with here, or like what you have as a plan, but the main thing is distribution. If you think you have a pretty good segue, again, I mentioned that we have a lot of great products, absolutely amazing. It sells once you get it right in front of people's faces. But the main thing is we're just looking for either somebody with a large network or somebody that's just really, really good in sales and marketing. That's the main thing. And again, like 6 different partners that I have, all successful, and it's just because we have like very complementary skills.
I totally agree. And my thing is this: it's like I think this is for both. Right? I think that just you mentioning what you just mentioned is going to get the people who does have very large networks who do need these type of services, right? And sometimes I be thinking that the goal is in the details. And some of the past conversations that we didn't had, there was very detailed, great insight. You shared some amazing things with me. I shared some things, and I feel as if that those things kind of got leaked through the cracks because we didn't record them, or we didn't. You may have recorded it, but we didn't utilize it. Now with AI, we could skip and trace the hottest things, the best topics of what we're doing right now, and I could use that for content. At the end of the day, people are very judgmental, and they're look at you as your history or your past. I'm not known for AI guru specialist, right? I'm trying to get into it. I know much more than your average Joe, but you have these cats out here that put on a cape to say, "Hey, I'm super AI man," right? And
Right.
they're out here selling stuff for 10,000. I mean, $10,000 to set up for. I mean, people are getting taken to the ringer, right, on this AI stuff. I know that that's not necessary. I know that you don't really. That's not your thing. If you're going to do a high tech deep dive for somebody, because you have very high end skill sets in the AI spectrum in the sector, should I say?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I mean, a lot of our clients, like some of the examples are real estate firms doing anywhere. Like we can charge them like already in the past anywhere from like $10,000 to $30,000 for these systems. But honestly, it really depends on how large their team is. Because like when we give them these AI tools, then if they have 5 or 10 realtors, then that's like really, really valuable for them.
Correct, and I agree. So that's kind of what I was. I know this, and I'm not going to take too much of your time. I really feel as if this thing could be kind of quick and dead on point. I guess the real thing is like this, right? Oh, and if you don't know, man, I made a move. Right now, I'm in Colombia. I made a move to Medellin, Colombia. Loving life, enjoying it. It's awesome here. Weather's great.
Amazing. Oh, those
You see.
Latinas got you, man.
Oh, they got me. They got me where I don't want to spend. I got to figure out how to do it. And not just that. Not just that. There's so many expats out here, right? And
Ah,
they're doing awesome. When I say that they're doing awesome with everything that they do digitally, they're doing some amazing things. So, with that being said, this stuff is not rocket science. I feel as if that so many other people could do the same thing if that's what's in their agenda, if that's what they want to do. You just got to put that out there in the forefront. And it's all about attention, activity, content creation right now. The law of attraction. You could do outreach. You could call 1,000 businesses if you want to right now. But if we make this video and if this video gets some traction, 1,000 businesses will be calling us. You see what I'm saying?
100%. 100%. So the thing that you have in mind is us doing maybe like a couple videos or like podcasts and then basically showcasing this and then being able to just distribute it after there. Is that kind of what I'm hearing?
That's it. That's exactly
Nice.
it. That's
That is
exactly
nice.
it. And to be very, cut and blunt, it's like I know who you are, right? But everybody who I know, they don't know who you are. And I mean, I'm gonna just do a quick introduction and act like this is a real deal, like we're doing what we're doing. Like I met Jacky off of Fiverr, and he's a stellar creator there. He had all 5-star reviews. He had big referrals. I mean, it was really amazing. And then I did a little bit deeper dive, and like I said, you're a great person. You're a believer in Christ. You do understand the AI in and out, right? For multiple businesses, from real estate to small businesses to professional service providers to large corporations, correct? You could do it all. You could do dialers. You could do cold callers where the AI cold call people back, return, do emails. I mean, it goes on and on what you're capable of doing, right?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, the whole 9 yards, man.
I know for facts. And not only that, you are working with huge clients, not just small guys, but you don't cut out the small guys like myself, independent realtor. We've been talking for months and months, and I feel as if that that's what separates you from a lot of these other big corporations or these AI so-called gurus, because you really know the business, you really know the game, and you are willing to serve the community, not just the community, business owners and others, right? So
Dude,
I
you
think,
hit the nail right on the head, man. I appreciate the kind words.
yeah, well, it's facts, man. It's facts, bro. And this is the thing about it, you was there when I had my vision issues, right? And you was like, hey, Carlos, you're not a rushing type guy. You're not pushy. A lot of these people, they try to shove this stuff. Hey, hurry up and buy, hurry up and buy. That's
Yeah.
not you, man. And I think that's what sets you apart from others. Now, just from me talking to you, I have dove very deep into AI myself. I have learned how to design systems, how to create websites, how to follow up, and different things like that. So I'm not going to say I'm nowhere near on the level that you are, because I know this stuff takes time and patience and a lot of action, right? But in the same breath, it's amazing that what you could learn if you have the will, to do these type of things. And
Yeah.
I say I learned a lot,
Yeah. And that actually makes the selling part way easier too, because the more that I know a little bit about your skill set, actually know more about the AI skill set as well too. Makes it super synergistic, this partnership here.
Exactly. And I want to hit another thing, because people are going to see the screen. I'm pretty sure it's probably going to see. That's another thing. I'm not even sure how the screen is going to record itself. I probably should. Hopefully, it records this whole entire
It does.
segment.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And I just kind of want to talk about the Fathom note taker. I didn't, when I first seen it, I was like, man, what is this? This is amazing stuff, right? And it actually going to take out all of the key notes that we're talking about. It does record it. It does a transcript, the whole deal. It joins all your Zooms. And this right here is a dynamic piece, because you could feed this back into chat or Claude or different things like that. And that right there is how you can make sure you follow up with clients, leads, build your database, your contacts, your history. You can plug it into all of the AI tools to really make sure that your contacts is fully updated, right?
Yeah. It's really nice because you have your API on the back end for this, and then it sends it whatever to your CRM, sends a follow-up email, like everything after this call. This is the inception point, and then it just sprouts into multiple different channels.
That's it, bro. That's it. Now, and honestly, this is what it's all about, because there's going to be people. I know if I was interested in learning some AI, if I was to watch this quick little video, just what we just said over the last 5 to 10 minutes is going to spark my interest. And I know that you got a website that people could go to, right? They can find you on Fiverr to really look at your reviews and your history, right? And let you know that, hey, this guy's not just a road bump or a guy that's trying to get a quick buck or sell a course, No, you really do this, right? And can you just explain to me a little bit more about like what you're capable of doing that's not scratch the surface, but how deep you could go with the AI? Just a really quick synopsis.
Yeah, the best way I explain it is like a lot of softwares these days super templatized, like Fathom. Like it does the job, which is pretty good, but it doesn't have the custom things of like what's your CRM running, what is your email system that's running, what is your entire tech stack to actually plug it in all together. So whenever we work with a lot of clients, it's so custom, it's so bespoke. Like I need to have these conversations and we need to have these super personable ways to really care about the business owner. Because if I don't understand anything that's going on in the business, how can I exactly hook everything up together? And like, what's your why? What's your reason for the business? So do you want to sell it? Do you want to get more sales? Do you want to hire a new person on the team? Like, what is the main goal here? And we'll be able to hypercharge that just obviously using the AI agents and the automations that we have. So long story short, super custom, super bespoke. And then we use, our 150 plus company portfolio that we've automated for, put all that experience into recommending you like, hey, that's a bad path to go, but this is much better here.
Facts. And to me, that customization sounds like human, right? It's not so much like it's going to sound like the robot, like when you get the responses or the output from a chat GPT or a Claude, where you hear it, yeah, I hope it's have a good day, or it's more custom. It's like a human. Not only that, you could use your own like verbiage, your own wordplay of how you personally speak, right? So it won't look so automated. And to me, that's very important because that's where I can say I like that, right? On my GoHighLevel, which I utilize for my AI, it's not like that. You have to still use Chat GPT as its engine, and its responses are coming out as Chat GPT, which is very, people know it's a robot and they don't respond even when you're using the code caller. And I know so many people right now are using the GoHighLevel agent when
Sucks.
yes, it's terrible. They will instantly hang up when they call. So it's kind of a waste of your time and your money. You have to be very custom. It's now, if you have a client that already know, right, that this is an AI agent and they want to get more insight, then it's okay. Yeah, but that's more of a customer service rather than a lead generation or sales. So it sounds like you're able to get more of the sales tactics and the sales part to get the engines running and motivated, right?
Yeah, I'll probably say, probably 70% of the automations we sell are directly tied to like sales or lead generation, lead nurturing, just basically anything tied like directly to getting more revenue there. So like, yeah, 70% of the stuff we sell, it's all sales related.
And it's always getting better. Like, this stuff is not going to get worse. It's just going to continue to improve. And I tell people this, I was like, if you're not learning AI or at least integrating it into your business, it's just a matter of time until you kind of fall to the wayside, because this AI is saving a lot of people a lot of money. And it's allowing people to scale. But once again, you have to do it the right way, because if you don't and you try to hop into it, like I say, try to do it yourself or hire one of these YouTube folks that really don't know the game, well, you will lose clients because they're going to hang up when they hear this this AI agent on the phone. So it's very critical that you do the right stuff, right?
Yeah, what you mentioned as well too about automating a lot of like the busy work and generating the revenue. I think it's really great. The main thing that I think has shifted in like my mindset to have like a much greater meaning is a lot of people are stuck in this like busy work. Founders as well too, employees as well too. It's like we're almost like stuck in this matrix and everybody's doing all this like meaningless, like robotic work that really doesn't feel very fulfilling.
Mhm.
And I can really relate with it because, you know, my last company, I had my marketing and it was just like, it was not fun. Like I woke up some mornings, I was like low key depressed, man. Like waking up, I was
No,
like,
look,
hey,
no low key about it. You will be depressed, and
yeah,
I'm gonna tell you why you'll be depressed. This is the reason, because you be working so hard throughout the day, and you'll feel like you haven't accomplished nothing. When you feel
yeah,
like you haven't accomplished nothing, or you've been doing so much busy work and you haven't did money making activities, it makes it very difficult to sleep, right?
yeah,
And if you
yeah,
don't get a good night worth of sleep, you're gonna wake up depressed. You're gonna wake up not to your top of your capabilities. And I'm a witness and issue. I have this problem myself where
mm,
this is the issue where you'll run so many minute, mundane tasks, which really AI could really be doing it for you, right? Like prospecting, um, not just prospecting. What do they call tracing, batch tracing, or
yes, yeah,
different things like that, where you could spend an hour, 2 hours just trying to get some phone numbers, but you could let your AI do it on the side of you, right? And you don't have to worry about
exactly,
that.
yeah,
Or
yeah,
people are hiring these folks, they're hiring people overseas, and they think that $500 a month you're paying somebody overseas to do this work for you. But you got to also think, I know a lot of people, they use the Philippines, right? The thing about that is that these people are working midnight, they're working 12 hours behind. Your human body is not supposed to be working that late. It's just a matter of time until this person leaves, right? Don't let them get pregnant, have a kid or some. You can't have a baby and be working at nighttime. So you may invest 3, 4, 5 years on an agent. Next thing you know, they're pregnant, or they just get a better job where they can work daytime and they don't have to work the graveyard shift hours, graveyard shift, because you're going to die. You're going to hit the graveyard early if you work those
yeah,
shifts, right? So I'm like this. Why are you even doing that type of stuff when you just know you're going to have those problems in the future? It's kind of like we kind of know what's coming, like these autonomous cars. If you're like an Uber driver right now, right? You gotta be thinking in the future. It's just a matter of time until there's these cars driving around and you're not going to be able to survive. You're right. I mean, this is
absolutely,
facts. So
absolutely,
this is what's going on now, man. And this is why I think it's very vital for people to contact us, reach out to us, and see how they could inject this type of stuff into their business, integrate this type of AI into their business, and not at no crazy cost, right? You'll really be able to see the real deal. And I know for facts, like you're not going to try to shove nothing down nobody's throat when it comes down to signing up for their services. You really take your time, you really break it down, right? And I
yeah.
really appreciate you about that. And that's different from any type of business owners that I have dealt with. And I think that's because you got Christ on your side,
Yeah,
personally.
yeah. It's definitely a Christ as well too, and I think that you and I can both relate that every single business owner or even like employee is just like super burnt out by work these days, and like again not meaningful. I mean, the other thing too, you mentioned that if it's not revenue generating, then it totally makes sense. But the crazy thing, brother, is that when I had my marketing company, I was still doing six figures, and I was still depressed because I was like, I hate this. I don't like what I'm doing. Like it doesn't bring me meaning, and like it's just again waking up some days is just not fun at all. So I think that the main goal here, it's a higher purpose, is really like let's free a lot of people from all of this boring, meaningless work and do much more fulfilling things, like having these conversations and doing stuff and a part of the work that people actually really do enjoy. It's one of the really good analogies I always like to use too is you've obviously been to grocery stores where they have the self checkout, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
but before that happened, you have some people standing 8 hours just pushing buttons on a machine and bagging groceries. It's like, imagine that's your life. It's like, that's hell, man. That's not
Mm,
fun. But now these days, you have one person overwatching all these machines, and their job really is just to see, like, hey, how do I help you with this machine? How do you use it? Like, interacting with
mm,
the customers more. So I love that analogy. Same thing applies for all the businesses, too. It's like, let's stop
wow.
doing data entry. Let's stop doing all the lead generation stuff. Like, let's have
Mm.
more of these conversations and more of these human connections.
That's so dope, bro. And that's a great way to look at it. I've never thought about it like that. You got to look at it at the grocery stores. Look at the grocery line, the cashier. There's 9 times out of 10, there's maybe 1 or 2 people, and those lines are empty when you go to the grocery store. There are people with a real person behind it. Everybody is going to the self-checkout. This is where the world is going. This is how self-driving cars are going to be. This is where the AI, having your everything is going to go that way. Before you know it, this is going to be the world we live in. So, I mean, just right now, I think we've been touched pretty much so much on what the AI could do and what you could do and what I could do. But I want to take even a step further real quick before we get off the phone call, because one of the main things that you're saying is growth, right? How can we scale this? How can we get other people to jump in? How can other people make money who don't have no background in AI, but they may be great marketing? They may have a huge following online, or they want to start doing more affiliate marketing. Can you explain how people could possibly work with you as an affiliate marketer?
Yeah, there's different ways. So if you have a really large network, super easy because we have such a wide use case of tools that, hey, we let you pick and choose from this, show it to your audience, sells like hotcakes, very easy. If you're just starting out, maybe you have a very specific skill set. Maybe you have a very specific amount of experience that you're coming in with. Because a lot of people, they're 10, 20, 30 years into their job. They might not have a whole large network. I mean, they might not be able to have like a whole lot of skills, but they're really good in one certain thing. We can automate that. We can figure out an AI agent specific for that use case. We can actually turn it into a micro SaaS, a micro software, and be able to sell that elsewhere. Because sure, it might not be like a 7 or 8 figure company, but it's very passive. You're probably going to be doing anywhere from like $10,000 to $20,000 per month just from that small micro SaaS. So AI agents these days, there's a fit for anybody. We can find something that's going to work for you, especially with our experience and how many companies that we've helped.
Amazing. And see, that right there is collect somebody who's looking for work out there, thinking about door dashing, maybe driving Uber or something like this. This is a passive way how you can start earning income next week, right?
Yeah.
If you was to get plugged in, reach out, right? Say, hey, Jacky, I'm interested in learning more about what you guys do in your AI and your business. And hey, Carlos, I'm looking to learn more about your AI and doing what you do and becoming an affiliate marketer. And I would share it with my sphere, right? These people could potentially start earning cash as soon as tomorrow, right?
100%, 100%. I mean, I have some people just doing right on the day of because like, hey, just make me an introduction to maybe this guy or another business owner. Like, hey, who do you know that's specific to this AI agent? It really is just making that introduction. And the main thing, this is a really, really huge key unlock. So yes, AI agents do sound super hype. They're super sexy and all, but that's not the main thing people care about these days. They just care about the end result. They could honestly care less if it was done by an AI agent or not, but it's like, hey, is this able to generate me XYZ amount of leads? Is it able to generate me more revenue? Is it able to save me on my hours, save 10 hours a week, not doing this, robotic work. So the outcome is really, really the key whenever selling this. And I've had a huge pivot, even how I mentioned this as well too, because the AI hype has kind of simmered a little bit, but again, people just care, what can I get out of this?
I love that you just said that, man, honestly, because there was a huge AI hype where you could just say the word AI agent and people were, oh, let me get it, let me buy, right? Kind of like how ChatGPT when it first came out, right? But now, guess what? Now you got Claude, now you got Grok, now you got Gemini. There's so much competition inside of the sector now. And I'm realizing that's the same thing that's going on with AI. The same thing that happened with Bitcoin, the same thing that happened with the internet when it first got the dot-com era. This is what happens in these industries when they have these big explosions, but they always simmer out, right? But I think the difference between the AI is that it will continue to grow as it develops, because this is the worst AI will ever get. It's just going to keep getting better and better and better. And I'm recognizing, I'm seeing what it's capable of doing. I mean, I'm designing for websites, applications, HTML, email campaigns, templates. I mean, it goes on and on what the AI could do, yet alone from the agents where it's constantly working for you and it's actually an employee for your business. So I think this right here is awesome because it gives a complete synopsis, not a complete, but a nice, good breakdown of what AI can do, but not just that, but how people could grow within our businesses, right? And really, we could do these type of. We didn't plan on doing this type of Zoom, right? This wasn't
Yeah. This is
planned,
pretty. This
right?
is pretty natural and impromptu. Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, right. So it's just this easy. Now, once you put this online, and if you're able to get some type of traction and people with interest, because it's interesting. I mean, this is knowledge, and knowledge is power. And to me, power is a key, and keys open up doors, right? And there's a lot of closed doors out here that need opening. And the only way to open them is by empowering yourself. And the only way to empower yourself is through knowledge. And this is what we're trying to offer people, right?
100%, brother. Preach.
Man, you know we always had a good connection, Jacky, man. I'm glad that you hey, guess what? Guess what though? Let's even talk about how this conversation came back to full circle. It came back full circle. It's actually probably came back through AI. I think that, and I don't know, because your AI is so custom that some of your emails may have been done by the AI with it returned back to me and things like that. Is that possible?
Yeah. So when I reached back, it actually pinged me to follow up with you because
Mhm.
I have, oh man, probably like 400 different leads inside our system. But it's impossible. It's not possible for me as a human to do it. So it pinged me, it got all the context, and then created me a draft that I need to review. It's not perfect because there you always still need that human touch. It's kind of like the whole self checkout with 10 machines, but still one person watching over. Same for me, creates that draft for me, but it's not going to be perfect. I still got to add a little bit. And here we are having this conversation.
That's the beauty of the beast, man. And on the same breath, mine was kind of the same way, man. My AI reached out, it checked my emails, it says, "Hey, Jacky," and it says, "This is who Jacky is." Oh, ring my bell. Oh, Jacky, he's a great guy. Let me make sure I follow up. Make sure we do. Okay, then it shout out your invite. Hey, book a meeting. You know, and my AI
Yeah.
said, my AI checks it every day. He said, make sure you book your meeting with Jacky. I went there, booked my meeting. Now look at where we're at. We're having this conversation, and then watch where this conversation takes us. Once this video is, once we're able to reproduce it and put it out there to the masses, I think it's going to have a great, I think it's going to have a great return. I think a lot of people are going to really appreciate it, and I think that's going to get even more people coming our way. And it was just so easy, so natural. And I'm learning that the easy ways, things that are done easy, also begin to be the most effective. It's
Yeah.
like a saying that I was reading. It's like the things that people think are important, right, is usually not urgent, and the things that is very urgent is usually not important. It's weird like that, right? It's
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah.
like things like this, the natural things, natural interactions, things like that is always organic is what goes off. That's what explodes, man. All the rest of the stuff you could plan. You could have just said, Carlos, look, man, I don't really want to do it like this. I want to make sure it's perfect. I want to make sure my hair is done. I want to make sure I'm looking right. We got a script and this and that, this and that. We never would have this right now. Then the next side to it is the technology behind it. I hope that this thing records properly, is catching the volume,
It
because
does.
that's the issue that I have, is that I would sit there, I would do all of this and it wouldn't record the volume, right? And I'd be like, oh my gosh, I just did something amazing and we ain't even recorded the volume. You know what I'm saying? That's
hundred
another
percent.
big piece to this thing. So I'm just like, it's amazing how everything works, and using the AI, if you put it together, is golden. Mind you, I don't even have a good camera. I'm really recording off the camera, off my computer. I really wish I would have bought my better camera, and I was to have.
Hey,
Luckily, I
your
have.
background's great. I love it.
Oh, it's good. It's good. Yeah. Luckily, because I'm in Manny, I'm literally sitting at the Starbucks right now, outside my outside office, and this is what's how it's going down, bro. So I'm,
Nice.
I'm finished, bro. I'm gonna to get back to the full circle of this whole meeting. I'm going to repurpose this video, and I'm gonna start getting us some more people that's interested. Oops, hold on. Who's interested in the service, and we're gonna start pushing this thing, man. And I'm pretty sure there may be some other people who's watching this video, and they may say, you know what, I'll be interested in trying to resell some AI too, right? All they got
Yeah.
to do is reach out to us, and we'll take the next steps up, and then we'll get the ball rolling, man. And I feel
Yeah,
like
brother.
this is it.
Yeah. The really easy way too is I sent you an email with the demo link as well too. That's completely usable. It's like everything showcase ready. And yeah, brother, let me know and have some convos, have some intros, and whatever I can do to help, and send you some more assets as well. And let's have another call.
Let's do it. Let's do it, brother. All right, I'm gonna leave it on this because I think I should touch on this part. It's very important. This doesn't have to just be English. We could do this in Espanol. We could do this in any type of language, right? It could be in Greek. It could be in French. It could be in Chinese. It could be any type of language. It could work with any type of
Yeah.
businesses. It could work worldwide. It doesn't have to just be in the States, right?
Yeah, I would actually say it works even better if you speak non-English because it's still developing in a lot of other areas. Because U.S. is very like tech heavy, but other areas still developing, still very very hype, and still everybody very very interested. So like my
Oh.
Spanish is really bad, so you got that, brother.
So my name is Carlos. They call me Negro Carlos. I don't know not a lick of Spanish, brother. I'm over here. Hola, como estás? And see, that's all I know. I got my Duolingo. It's terrible. I even try to use AI to create my own language app. I was
Nice.
like, try this. And it actually kind of giving Duolingo a run for its money. I use it more than I use Duolingo.
Nice. Hey,
But
it accomplished the goal.
it's crazy, brother. So, hey, man, thank you for your time today. I'm going to use this video. I'm going to repurpose it. I'm going to share it, bro. And I think that we need to set up maybe once a week. We could do these things. I'm gonna try to set up some Zooms, maybe on Eventbrite, where we could get more people to come join and we could show them more. I'm gonna make sure I leave the demo in the comments below. You see, I threw that in there.
Yeah, 100%.
That's it, man. That's it, man. We're going to take it over, man. I appreciate you.
Sounds good. Hope you have a fantastic rest of the week, brother. And yeah, let's be chatting here soon and send everything over.
Let's get it, bro. All right, thanks,
All
man.
right.
Enjoy your day.
Ciao. Peace.
Yeah,
Bye.
ciao.
Bye.
See you.